Walked out of a fellowship which was very prestigious because I was asked a question that I didn't know the answer to. The question was, how many milligrams of iodine did Milne and Greer's rats get in the 59 paper? And I said to my supervisor, my professor, I said, I think it was 2.3 milligrams, but I'm not sure, let me look it up. And in front of about 20 people, other fellows, he said, you should have that information in your head by now. So I took my briefcase and I dumped all the papers on his head. I said, you have it on your head by now. And I walked out of my fellowship and he called my wife and he said, your husband blew his career. Okay, he's finished. My wife was pregnant with our son Gautam, and we were earning $600 a month. I was out of a fellowship. I actually, again, read in the Boston Globe that they were looking for an emergency room physician in Everett, Massachusetts. I went to Everett, Massachusetts. There was a Hispanic doctor, Dr. Gonzalez, who became a great friend of mine. I said, I have no experience, but I have a medical license. I need the money. And he said, I'll train you. So for 1 year, I worked in an emergency room, moonlighting basically. And I did feel like a great failure at that time because, I felt responsible for my wife, for my children, for the fact that, I joined a prestigious fellowship, walked out of it, etc. And it took me a long time to realize that as long as I lived for the approval of my peers and my superiors, I would not be able to do what Sanjiv says. Dare to dream. So it took me a while to realize that if I wanted to explore what I thought was intuitively something that needed to be explored. Now we talk about the science, there was no science, okay? So I said, I have to be independent of both criticism and flattery. So it took me a while to recover from that. It was a whole year.